Hi guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to Beauty by Chick. So I'm currently kind of out about on the street and my family ran out to Bulk Barn or whatever to go buy their stuff. That's a store here in Canada. But I just wanted to come and touch base about this week and like my symptoms and where I'm at, just updating you guys on this whole TTC journey because this month I'm feeling hopeful. I don't know, but I'm feeling hopeful. Even though I feel like, because I feel like my chances were obviously kind of cut in half because of the whole TTCing for a boy, but I don't know, I'm a little bit hopeful. I have been feeling a few things here and there which I don't know if I really should be counting on. I've been feeling twinges. I am 5 days post ovulation right now. I have been feeling twinges on my left side, and the funny thing is, if I were to be pregnant this month, this would have been the exact same month that I conceived baby girl last time, and I had gave birth in December. So yeah, that would be actually really interesting if it did happen. Now I'm 5 days post ovulation, and yesterday I woke up with like a drippy nose. My nose was legit a faucet. It was just running, and I didn't think much of it because a few of my kids were actually sick, and so I didn't think much of it. But then come to think of it, and it just dawned upon me, I'm like, didn't I hear before that this is a first sign of pregnancy or one of the symptoms? Then I looked it up and I read a couple papers on it that gave I don't know, I guess it was very forthcoming in saying like when in early pregnancy, like women produce a lot more mucus, obviously, in various areas, not just in terms of CM, but in terms of their noses as well. They can wake up with like a super drippy nose and feeling congestion. And I'm not gonna lie, yesterday I woke up and my nose was legit a faucet, and it just kind of came and went. I woke up and I had Kleenexes stuck in my nose because it just wouldn't stop dripping. And this went on for about half hour, and then the symptoms just kind of, I don't know, I'd say I felt mildly congested throughout the morning, but then it kind of disappeared later on. So it's kind of weird because I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm coming down with a full-blown cold. That's how I felt. Yet I'm fine now, and I was fine yesterday evening. So I don't know. I've also been feeling really tired. Oh my goodness, I feel so tired. And even with nursing my daughter, whenever I go to eat, I feel starved. Like I keep feeling like I'm not eating enough and I need more food constantly. And I don't know what's going on. So I don't know. I feel like a couple of those things could be symptoms, but I'm not sure because I don't want a symptom check. Obviously, us women who are TTCing, we become very like familiar with our bodies and very heightened senses. What do they call it? Pregnancy-ritis? Oh no. So I don't know. I'm trying not to jump the gun and think that, but it's 5 days. I'm 5 days post now. This month, for some reason, I feel like the time is flying, and it goes hand in hand with the thought of relax. Just relax. This is helping me like mad to get through this 2-week wait, and I'm sure it will help, it'll help some of you guys. Just honestly, just try not to focus on it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm reading stuff. I have been reading a lot of different things here and there, and every now and again I'll look up stuff, but every time I think about it, I'm just like, just make sure that I'm in the right frame of mind, not to be like caught up or anxious, because that's not going to help with fertility or with the journey. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm relaxed and not stressed, because stress is a huge factor that just does not help when it comes to fertility. So this is definitely helping me through this 2-week wait, but I definitely feel like these could be symptoms, and if I do get a big fat positive, I'm not like, I guess I will be shocked. I will definitely be shocked, but I might not be surprised because of all these symptoms that I think I'm feeling. But like a lot of you women have said, and as well as on the platforms that I've seen, a lot of you guys, half of you have either not, like you got like a negative or have gotten a positive, and ultimately like I don't know, symptoms aren't always the deciding factor, given that given that some of your symptoms could be the premenstrual, like I said in the last video, or they could also be pregnancy symptoms. So you don't know which one to believe. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I just wanted to kind of do a little carb vlog, touching base with you guys and letting you know just where my head is at and just how, you know, just where my thoughts are at. This month I somehow skipped over ovulation day, and it just kind of made me a little bit nervous. But the more I read, the more I'm learning that ovulation date is like, it's not your most fertile day, but it's obviously the day when, you know, the egg can meet the sperm, or the sperm can meet the egg. But if you're waiting to just ovulate to BD, it's not always the best idea, because the sperm needs time to travel. It can take up to 12 hours to get there, and by the time it gets there, the egg could be traveling away, or you know, the egg could be gone by then, and it's not going to happen with that kind of thing. So you want to make sure you do the deed ahead of time. And so I did this month. In terms of the whole TTCing for a boy, I don't know how that's going to play out if this is my month, because I know that I did BD'd early outside of that. But my main goal is just focus on healthy baby, happy baby. It's not about the gender. That part is just all like trial, let's just see, but it's not a big deal. Also, if someone in the comment section was telling me that just because I ovulate, it doesn't mean that or just because I tested for ovulation, tested positive for the luteal surge or whatever, that it doesn't mean I actually ovulated. And this I do know, but from what I see, I feel that I have ovulated, because I mean, my cycle's been back for quite some time. I mean, baby is 15 months now. My cycle's been back since I was 7 months post pregnancy. So it's been back for a good old 8 months. I'm pretty sure it's had a long time to kind of figure itself out. My cycles are very regular. They are like, I'm not running into any issues with that. They're very regular, and everything is just like by the charts. My body's always been kind of like that. So far, so good. And as well as when I do check for ovulation, my strips are indicating not positive, and then you know, like when it's actually, the surge is about to take place, it takes place, and then it disappears. So I'm definitely seeing things that is indicating strongly that I am ovulating. I don't see why I wouldn't, unless I had any, I don't know, pre-existing issues before. I am nursing. That's the only factor that I guess we can say we're talking about here, is the fact that I am nursing. And so with breastfeeding, it could actually prevent, you know, that's the only thing with breastfeeding. It definitely could kind of do things, but I think I'm doing okay. Thank you for pointing that out though, because I feel like it could be beneficial to women, especially women who aren't necessarily actively checking. But that's pretty much it for my update. I don't think there is much more to say. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. For those of you that are TTCing this month, kind of share with me down below, what do you do to help that time go by? Like, what do you do in the midst of the 2-week wait when you're, you know, just kind of waiting it out? I've mentioned before that I like to clean, just do various things to just help keep my mind off of it. But what do you guys do? I will be testing starting tomorrow. Is like the 6th day, so honestly I can start testing. I might test on Tuesday. I'm trying to hold off as long as possible. I am a bit excited, so I'm excited to test. So I might start on Tuesday, which would be the 7th, or Wednesday, which will be the 8th. That's like my ideal goal, if I can get through Monday, Tuesday, and check on Wednesday. So I'll keep you guys posted. Be on the lookout for those videos. Much love, guys. Bye.